Hey everybody, it's Jake Mace with JakeMace.com. I love Chinese Kung Fu, and Chinese Kung Fu has a rich ancient history of effective fighting techniques that stem back beyond the 6th century, but the Shaolin Temple is most well known for its martial art prowess, and Damo was the one who started the Kung Fu heritage at the Shaolin Temple back in the 500s AD. And so in today's world, when MMA or UFC people talk about Chinese Kung Fu being worthless, I completely disagree. Most of the techniques you see MMA guys do in the octagon are also found in Chinese Kung Fu, and so they're both good arts. MMA, Chinese Kung Fu can exist together. Kung Fu is not worthless, MMA is not worthless. They are both the art forms of humans fighting humans, therefore they're going to share very similar techniques. MMA will call the technique X, Kung Fu will call the technique Y. This video today will feature 5 traditional Kung Fu moves for street survival, and the first move looks like this. This first move is found in every system of Chinese Kung Fu from tiger to bird, and it's an inside kick. We go inside kick this way and back. Inside kick and back. You guys can see how my toes are pointing out. And this kick is aimed at the knee, or at the thigh, or at the hip, or at the ribs. It can even go to the shins. When you have a friend of yours, like Nathan, who's willing to let you sharpen your skills on them, this kick should look shin, 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 reps, shin. Nathan's keeping a lot of weight on that front leg for defense. Then knee, 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 then thigh, 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 then hip, hip, hip. How you doing? Hip, hip, then ribs, 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 ribs. And I work reps like this with each leg on my partner to create a sense of realism, and that way your Kung Fu is not always about form, kata, or taolu, but you're able to use the kata or the taolu in the fight with drills like this. This inside kick is very common, not only in animal Kung Fu, but in non-animal Kung Fu. And it's a move that we can use to stun our opponent, to create separation, or against the boxer, when he comes in for that punch, to stop him in his tracks. And that will be a first primary technique that will lead you into a secondary technique. As we just saw in the Ronda Rousey versus Holm fight, Holm used these inside kicks with a lot of skillfulness to stop and stun Ronda Rousey. Joe Rogan called it a oblique kick, but what Joe Rogan doesn't know is that Kung Fu's been doing the oblique kick for 1,500 years. Our second simple Kung Fu move for the street is as simple as the inside trap kick. It's the Roundhouse Kick and should look like this. If you have no partner, you can use a heavy bag for this kick, but if you have a partner, they can help you by defending against your roundhouse kick for reps. So when I go to kick him, he's gonna use his forearms and palms to smother my kick for about 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And during a class situation, it's great to train the roundhouse kick for height, because in the real life situation, you can always bring it down low. So with your partner, train for height. But in real life, we want to go for the rib cage. We want to go for the legs. We want to go for the inside legs. We want to go for the stomach. And the head is kicked only if it's available. In the world of Chinese Kung Fu, the round kick or the roundhouse kick is found in almost every style, and it's basically the martial art equivalent of a baseball bat hitting a baseball. A broad baseball bat-like weapon coming across into the baseball. 2, 3, 4. Get your partner, work this kick. In practice, work it high toward the head. In the real fight, work it low toward the body. I know a lot of you out there watching my YouTube channel are also interested in UFC and MMA, and if you watched the Holm Ronda Rousey fight, you saw Holm use an incredible sidekick to stun, hurt, and surprise Ronda Rousey, and here's how that should look. There are many different ways to throw a side kick. Spinning side kick, back leg side kick, jumping side kick like Bruce Lee, or side kick for speed. And in this video today, we're gonna show you the side kick for speed. This is the one where the lead leg throws the side kick quickly at your partner's midsection. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do either a little step, a little hop, or none of that, and just put that power into it. The thing about the side kick done in this way is that it is as if your opponent is rushing into an iron pole and the pole is stopping them and causing a lot of midsection pain into the liver and internal organs in order to knock them out from a body shot. So when you have your partner willing to help you sharpen your skills, have them put their hands behind their back and have them work on iron belly skill, the ability to take a punch is a valid skill to train, while you start slow and work on your stunning side kick for speed. How's that? You okay? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When this move is done on the street, it is done in a way to stun and hurt the boxer and stop them in their tracks. The next movement is my favorite movement from our bird system of Chinese Kung Fu and should look like this. Hook. To work this effective movement from our bird system, we want to have our opponent throwing that jab punch with that lead hand. So jab, 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 jab. And I'm going to use my bird system to neutralize and upset this boxer when he throws that jab. I'm going to hook it here, step in, come across the top with my elbow, either chop back or back fist back. And for those of you who are trolls out there, are going to troll us in the comments, go watch the Ronda Rousey Holm fight and you'll see Holm hit Ronda Rousey with an amazing elbow and back fist retaliation strike. When you have a friend or fellow martial arts student to help sharpen your skills, have them throw the jab and work on your bird system. In addition to this move being done with clearing over the top and the chop or back fist being our primary attack, we also can close the distance even further and use the elbow as our primary attack. So coming in on somebody, missing the punch, throwing the elbow across, and always follow up with that back fist as a secondary move. So again, we're hooking, controlling the lead arm, coming across with the elbow, back fisting back. And the beauty of this move is that you're turning their attention away from this attack and right square to this attack to break the nose and end the fight in one strike. Again, hook, come across, back fist back, a little faster, hook, come across, back fist right in. The fifth and final technique for this video can be applied to all techniques in the martial arts, no matter what system you study, and I believe it gave Holm the edge and allowed her to defeat Ronda Rousey in the UFC match from a few days ago. If you know anything about me personally, you know that my favorite movie of all time is The Karate Kid. And at the end of The Karate Kid, when Miyagi finally teaches Daniel's son how to punch, Miyagi dresses up in a catcher's uniform with all the pads, and he tells Daniel's son to make Kiai give you power. And that is so true for all martial arts styles and all martial art techniques. The Kiai will give you power. When you're throwing a punch into your partner's belly, you can throw it with all of your might, but for some reason, when human beings grunt, take it, Nate, it adds to the Fajing, it adds to the emotional content of the strike, and it puts that extra 10% of force into your body, into your punch, and allows you to have strength you didn't even know you had, which is why it's so important for martial artists to train the Kiai in every class they attend. If we practice again the 4 movements from this video, we have the inside kick or knee trap with Kiai. We have the body inside kick with Kiai. Side kick with Kiai. Bird movement with Kiai. Roundhouse kick with Kiai. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/jakemace.taichi. I reposted the full Holm Ronda Rousey UFC fight. And when you guys watch the fight, take care to study the movements of Holm. Watch her inside kick, watch her side kick, watch her bird kung fu, watch her round kick, and watch her Kiai. All of her moves that did damage to Ronda Rousey had a vicious Kiai behind them. Get inspired and then get on your own and practice these 5 techniques. And if you can find a friend or a partner willing to help you become sharper, use them, play together, train together, and become the best martial artist you can be while having fun at the same time. Please visit me at jakemace.com and join my online school. My DVDs and DVD downloads are at jakemace.com. Say thanks to Jokum and Nathan in the comments as usual. Subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and check me out on Instagram at jakemacetaichi. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys back here for our next lesson.